Alright, so this is the third session. We did not stream this because I am kind of under the weather. I'm just telling the recording this stuff. Last time we left off, you guys all made it to the castle and met Bella and the Beast, along with two talking clock and a talking candlestick. When Belle realized that Guston was going to be arriving the next day, or 2 days from now, she decided that maybe they should throw a ball, and she encouraged you guys to stay, offering you a hallway of rooms to select from. Once you guys all entered, everybody was settling in, and Oz made it into his own room, and I think you failed your wisdom saving throw when you saw a very pretty dresser. And you are being compelled to touch it.
I bet the violin is gotta be here. I bet it's in here. I'm just reaching out now and just pulling open the first drawer. Like, is it in here?
So you try to pull open the door.
The first drawer, yeah.
Your hand is now stuck to it.
Uh-oh.
And it's starting to make noises.
I'm gonna pull my hand off and like.
It has a
let go of my
very
hand.
sticky residue. And you guys can all roll for initiative. If I can remember how to do that. Is this initiative? Yes, there we go.
Remember, click your tokens, then roll.
Where is my... Oh, I pulled my sheet off to the screen here.
Okay, the token. Then
Where am I? Oh, I'm in the fishy room. Because I'm kitty cat. Meow.
Alright. And then... character. Where the heck is your initiative? I don't think they... Oh, there it is. Let me drag this on here. I have so much about this. There we go. Rawr. You have awakened a mimic.
Can I like see the teeth, or is
Yeah,
it just still?
it's opening. As you open the drawer, you actually see the sharpness of the teeth. How do I...
Oh, this is a monster. This isn't, it's not a licorice desk.
maybe it's friendly.
So you have one action before the turn order starts. Or not action, but like a reaction. Before the mimic completely wakes up. I'll let you either call out or...
I'm gonna try and pull my hand away one more time.
You get it farther away from the mimic, but there's still a very sticky residue as the creature slowly opens a set of eyes.
So I can't pull my hand away from it?
Not completely yet, nope. I mean, it's not completely attached, but it's like, if you ever like touched something and pulled your hand away and it has like stringy, gross residue that's kind of still clinging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Like every time I've had to knead dough by hand.
Yes, and it doesn't have enough flour yet. Exactly.
Like fluid. Stuff is nasty.
Do I have my spear on me at this moment?
Did you put it down?
I don't think I did, because I never actually found a room.
I guess you still have it then.
I'm gonna use my great spear and just try and pry my arm off of it. Like, hey, let go of my hand.
Roll a strength check. Okay,
14.
so you were able to completely pull your arm away, but by doing that, you have completely woken up the creature. Its second eye opens, and another drawer opens, showing gleaming white teeth. A long purple tongue unravels, kind of like you would see when somebody unravels like a rug, and it lets out a loud screech. And it is Decimus' turn.
Grab. So do we hear the screech through the walls and stuff, or do we not?
You can roll perception. That'll be your action.
Okay, I will do so. Perceptionist. Form perception. Oh, he's not very. He's not very good with the perception.
Oh, yeah, you heard it.
I heard it. I go, oh no, that sounds like a beast. And I will basically move, and I'm gonna. Oh, I can't kick down the door, can I?
You can open the door.
I want to kick it open.
Okay, do a strength check. But you can't because, like, that's... You already had your... You know what? Yeah, go ahead and do a strength. Not gonna make that an action. Rules are cool here.
Head. I kick open the door.
Yeah, I'll give that to you, but it doesn't break. It just looks... If it was alive, it'd look at you disappointedly.
Oh no. The door is open now. So I've... Alright, then I will continue to move through the door.
Okay.
So that's 10, 15, and I assuming I located with the 20.
You could tell where it was coming from, yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to, Oz's door, and I'm going to yell in, and they're like, are you okay? I hear a beast. Do we need to, take care of it for you?
I think I made the furniture angry.
Made the furniture angry. My dear Oz, what does that mean?
Well, there's like a lot of moving and talking furnitures here. I think this is one of those furnitures, and I might have made it angry.
God damn it.
Alright. Alright. I don't know, can I open this other door now, or?
Yeah, I'll let you open it, but you can't make an attack or anything.
Well, then I'm gonna keep it closed, then. I'll keep it closed.
Okay.
I'll move on to the next person.
Him to die.
Alright, well, then it is the Mimic's turn, and it is going to bite at you. Alright, Oz. Oh,
Yeah, that definitely hits.
yeah. So, 7 damage.
9.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 9. I was testing you. I told you guys I'm a little tired. Alright, and it is again gonna let out another roar. Since it has roared twice, you may, if you want for your move, you can roll perception with advantage, you guys.
Okay.
Just because you're 2 doors away, and yeah, Charlie, you didn't notice anything.
Ouch.
But you want to say anything to Bana or do anything else on your turn?
Charlie's most likely just like trying to get settled in. You know, it's been a while since we actually found good beds.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, satyrs are never one to pass up an opportunity to nap. So you know, I'm used to hay bales and tree stumps, but the squishy goodness is welcome too, especially on my hoovesies. And she's gonna like wiggle her hooves and cross her feet. A blue bee. this as well until her turn.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd want to do or you could think of doing, Charlie?
Nope.
Okay. Oz, it's your turn.
Because the furniture's getting angry at me and it tried to bite at me and actually bit me, I'm gonna stop raging and get really angry at it. That is not very nice, furniture. I'm gonna just no, and I'm gonna just hit it with my spear.
Okay.
Okay.
As I'm raging.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
14.
Okay, it does hit.
Okay, and then that means I do
Wow.
14 points of damage as I just hit it with the spear. As oh crap, I hurt the furniture.
Yeah, the furniture lets out almost a scree kind of sound, and but it still looks very angry.
Is it like a
So try to
rubbery
imagine.
bush
you-
street?
Yes, just exactly like that. Did I imitate that well? Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do, Oz?
I would like to. I'm just like, no, bad furniture. Bad furniture. No, no biting. That's it.
Okay. Bana, it is your turn.
Okay.
And you can
How
roll
do I
with
figure out if I notice the noise?
perception. So
Alright.
nobody's screened out, and you get advantage because there's quite a
okay,
bit of
yeah.
there's quite a bit
Oh
of
well,
noise.
I guess I don't need
No,
my...
you don't need. You hear Oz scream, "Bad furniture!" You don't hear the other screaming. You just hear him yelling at furniture.
Anna is gonna like stare at the ceiling and be like, I'll be right back. Oz is shouting, and I don't know if this is like bad furniture, as in the furniture is alive and trying to hurt him, or if Oz is just Ozzy-ing over there. So I will be right back. Or you can come along if you wish. I'm gonna go check. So
Push the door. Pull the door.
I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna see you there. I'm gonna see that you're there. And she's gonna be like, is there cause for concern?
I haven't opened the door yet. I was, he might have, pulled something instead of pushed something and broken something, and now he's angry with it. But I don't know. I want someone there in case we need to, hold him down, because he's sounding pretty angry,
Well, I can go in there and see if he's, fallen out of the bed or something.
All right, well, you open the door. I'll get your back then.
Alright, she will, she's gonna assume that it's just him having technical difficulties, so she's not actually gonna ready a weapon, and she'll just open the door and poke
Okay.
her head in.
So what you see is Oz, him like holding his what was it, spear, looking rather angry but also concerned because he's concerned he hurt the thing, but he's angry because it hurt him. The dresser drawers have sharp teeth and a long tongue, and it's goo, like there's a stab wound on it that's oozing black goo, and it does not look happy.
Jeez! Holy freaking fudge-covered Oberon. That is not normal. Can she... Oh, man. Let me see what she can use on this thing.
Well, you remember
The
you
furniture
already
started it. It wasn't me.
you did use your action for perception. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, so, I don't think she can't, like, attack or do anything additionally, right?
Unless you have something you can use a bonus action
Yeah,
for.
bonus action.
Okay, let me take a quick look. Jump better, heal better. I do not believe I do have any spells that are bonus actions. They're all actual actions. So instead, she will Wait, can pulling out a weapon be a bonus action, or is that an action?
That's one of those interesting things because, like, pulling out weapons, opening doors, can usually be just grouped into an action.
Okay,
Technically,
I can
drawing
let
your
it. Oh,
technically drawing your weapon is part of your movement.
yeah. So you can pull that out, but you can't use
Okay.
it yet.
She'll pull out her crossbow and is gonna back him up, but isn't going to go closer than she has to the thing.
All right.
So,
So Decimus, it is your turn.
It is an assassin! Quick, we must deal with it before it returns to its master!
yeah, you do that.
Many a time. And, I'm going to, draw my ball.
Grab your balls. I mean, ignore me.
Well, I mean, I could do the maul or I could do the flail. Let's go with the flail. A little bit
I
more
don't think
range.
your
All right,
balls are supposed
pull
to
out
be
my
super-
flail. And start swinging it around. So, move out of the way, Oz! And I'm going to rush in. 5, 10, 15. All right. I am going to perform a daunting roar at it as
Okay.
I charge in.
Wisdom saving throw.
Rar. Like Kitty Cat.
So let's see, wisdom. What was your? Oh nope, mine lost. So, but doesn't that mean Nas has to roll that too?
Creatures you choose.
Oh,
It's my
creatures you
choice.
choose, okay. So yeah, I'm. It is now not. It's scared of you.
Hey! Right. So, then I'm going to try and bonk it on the head.
Okay,
It's
go
my
ahead and
plan.
try to bonk it on the head.
Channel all of your dark souls.
Oh
rage
yeah,
of
you
everyone
hit.
who's ever been wronged by a mimic into this attack.
I
I
do it.
have a feeling you might have. Go ahead.
I swing my flail over my head, and then I will bring it down upon it. Is this like it does it have a mirror on this dresser or not?
Yeah, we can put a mirror on there if you'd like.
Yeah. So I will try and bring it down on the mirror in the center, and try and crack the mirror and smash through the
I'm so
the
sorry about my
base
dogs.
board. So yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
awesome.
All right.
Mad assassin furniture.
So it is not looking very good. The mirror is completely shattered. Part of the top of the dresser is starting to spring up like you would see wood that's broken. And more of that black ooze is going everywhere. It's not looking very happy and healthy and good. Oh, oops. Okay, so now it is its turn. It is going to lash out and try to attack Oz again with another bite. It probably misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping so. Yeah, it's just so hurt. And surprised that it hasn't already digested one of you. That it missed because it's just confused. So, Charlie, it is your turn. Bana left the room, and she has not come back.
Oh, what did she get herself up into now?
Luckily, not into
What?
a mimic.
To be fair, these are each of these rounds is about 6 seconds, so
So that's 15, 30. I forgot how to do the move command on this. Oh no, what is God.
You're fine.
I don't know what in Wheat's name is going on down there.
The furniture is trying to eat Oz.
What?
That was my reaction too.
Okay, then I'm going to use my action to, oh god, I have agitated roll 20. Going to use my action to dash,
Okay.
since I'm not sure if we've been keeping track of feet or not. What do you mean by trying to eat him?
She's gonna like gesture into the room if he wants to like peek around her without like moving in. That are they're trying to take care of it. He's smashed it up a bit, but I don't know well, she's gonna look at the crossbow, look back at the furniture, look back at her crossbow. I also have sacred flames, but looks around the room. Yeah, I'm not gonna. So options are limited. I don't know if you want to get in there and help them turn it into firewood.
Well, I might have to do that in a bit here. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alright, Oz, it is your turn again. What would you like to do?
Buy it, furniture, buy it, and I'm gonna just try and whack it on its head with my spear
Okay.
again. Just trying to get it to stop. Essentially, I don't really understand the difference that this is a baddie
Yeah.
compared to the candlesticks and the clock earlier.
Yep,
15.
you did hit. How do you want to kill this thing?
I'm just gonna try and knock it out like,
Okay.
back, go, stop that.
Yeah. Okay.
13
Do
points
you
of
want to
damage just trying
describe
to knock it
how
out.
you kill it, or do you want me to?
You can describe it.
So you went in to hit it with your spear, and when you did, you hit the top so hard, its teeth clench down and bite off its tongue, again spewing even more of that black goo, and suddenly it almost seems to sink into itself and just look like a very beat up, once gorgeous dresser. There's also glass everywhere. Good job, guys. That was almost too easy.
Yay.
I should have gave it a lot more health than that.
Well, now that we will be paranoid for the rest of existence, we can continue.
Yep.
You know, I was really just trying to look for a violin, but this thing decided that it wanted to be licorice at first, and then it wanted me to be the licorice and eat me, and this place is weird. Everything like talks and moves.
Just staring down at the black goo like, I'm pretty sure that's not licorice.
Well, then why was it all sticky and stuff?
I hope you don't think everything sticky is edible.
I thought things that were sticky are made of honey and stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, no.
Yes, I'm gonna hold up an arm to Bevel. I think her name is
Fun.
Bana. Sorry. I mean Bana. I guess. All right, hold on. I'm take a piece of jerky out of one of my rations. Hold up to us and say, "Okay, this is food. That's not food. Do you see the difference?"
If it was honey, and then I put it on the food.
Please don't tell me you would put licorice on top of chicken.
I would put honey on top of licorice.
On top of chicken.
But, actually, that might not be terrible.
See, she agrees with me. I have the best ideas.
Well, you have ideas, Oz. You have many ideas.
I'm glad that this group of individuals all agrees with me that I have the best ideas.
You have
Yeah.
many ideas, my friend. Many ideas. And with this, I'll put a hand on his shoulder.
You know what?
At it.
In the future, if you see a sticky liquid just ask someone what it is. Do not attempt to collect it for imbibing. Oh, big words. I mean, collect it for putting it in your mouth or eating it.
Well, I was just trying to look for a violin in here. I wasn't looking for honey. I just happened to find something that was acting like honey, and then clearly it's not. It thought I was the honey.
I'm glad you noticed that it's not. You know, I'd be worried that some people might think it's like evil honey or like possessed honey or something.
I know. Clearly, if it was honey, it's gone bad, as you can see by the black color.
And the fact that it wanted to kill you.
Oh, that happens all the time.
I wonder why. um, she's kind of like, this is like, she's not the brightest goat in the goat shed, but like, this is a bit much even for her. So she's gonna, like,
Is it
tap
just
on the-
me, or is that black pool kind of spreading a little bit?
Oh,
Well-
maybe you sleep in a different room and not the black oozy scary room.
All right, fine. I'll go sleep somewhere else. Decimus, did you want to sleep in here with the gone bad honey dresser?
No.
Oz, the goo has reached your feet, and I need you to roll a. Let's see. Would be Constitution? Would not be. What would it be?
She'll mimic.
Let me look over this really quickly. A Dexterity saving throw.
All right, I have advantage because I have barbarian danger sense.
Okay. All right.
21.
So the ooze touches your foot, and you instantly realize you smell something, and you jerk it back. That goo that's slowly been spreading. If you guys have noticed, I've been rolling d20s here. Yeah, it's not a friendly goo. You realize it's not something you might want to touch. Also, your hand's starting to feel a little tingly.
All right, I think it's time that we let the ooze of oozing be oozed. We'll leave it be alone in its own room. Okay, so everybody out. Come on, Decimus. We can have your victory party out in the hallway.
Oh, of course, wonderful. At least he remembers the gloriousness of our combat together.
I always remember that you love to celebrate how amazing you are.
Ouch. Shots fired.
Oh, good job, guys. I wish you would have checked the mimic sooner, but oh well. I'll have to decide that treasure later. Anyways, you guys are all in the hallway. Well, except for Oz. What would you guys like to do? I think we still. I know. Oops.
We haven't gone through our long rest yet.
Yep. I don't know if anybody's checked out this room. I know no one's checked out this room yet, and I think.
Unfortunately, we do have less reasons to poke the
Yep.
furniture.
I know.
But I think Fauna might actually go back to her room and be like, okay, come on, let's make sure. She's gonna go back to their room and just like take her dagger and just poke everything a little bit to be sure.
Okay. Go up and tell me what you're poking.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna go and she's gonna poke the side dresser thingy that's by the bed.
Nothing happens.
She's gonna poke the bed.
You guys were already on the bed, so nothing
Yeah,
happens.
she's just extra worriedly poking the bed. And then she's gonna go down and poke the dresser at the end of the bed.
Okay, yep, nothing happens.
She'll go poke the dresser on the other side of the bed, and
Nothing.
she'll take a look around, make sure if there's any other furniture that I've missed. To
What about this down here?
what is it? Is it it's
That's a
decoration
dresser.
on the carpet.
Nope.
Oh, she pokes the carpet, and just in case.
Okay. So you poked everything in the room?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, your room's completely safe.
Sweet. Alrighty.
Well,
Do
at
you
least
think we
it's
should
safe for
poke?
now. Maybe I should keep near you to keep a guard.
Uh, I don't know. I mean, I need less sleep than you do, so I can keep guard if need be.
You can see like
Or
Charlie's face just like take a second to think about that and just kind of mumble something under his breath.
Poor Charlie.
I missed something. Okay. So she's going to nervously go back in to the room, and I guess and she'll follow up on that offer of like if Charlie wants to, um, she can do the longer shift to try and make sure she gets a short rest and he gets a long rest, or if he wants, we can go poke the rest of the furniture, or maybe go check on our other satyr and see if her furniture is safe.
Oh, that's a very good point. We didn't tell the other one.
Yeah.
It might be a good idea to go do that.
Yeah, the moment she says that, she like looks a little pale. She's like, "Oh my god, we didn't poke her furniture." So, Fauna will go over and just like lightly knock, see if she's asleep.
There's gonna be a little bit of shuffling, and Lyra's gonna walk up to the door and open it and go, hi guys. Sorry. Did I
Um,
miss? Is everything okay?
Yes and no. Okay, now I know how this is going to sound.
What?
First of all, I am sober. Second of all, Oz's room had a mimic in it.
What? Is he okay?
He's okay, but you need to like poke your furniture.
She's gonna turn around with like this extreme grim look on her face of horror.
I can poke your furniture for you if you like. And she like play with her dagger, and then she's gonna like maybe like protectively pull her away a little bit and just be like, "It's okay, I got this."
Well,
And she's gonna go around the room and start poking the furniture.
Okay, go ahead. she has a rapier, so her rapier is probably a little longer than your dagger, but she's kind of just like.
Bonna's just like, oh, there's like protect the damsel mode.
Yeah, she's like confused and horrified. Protect the NPC.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and poke the end dresser and poke the other dresser.
And while you're doing that, she's gonna look over at Charlie and go, "Are you sure everybody's okay?"
Well, I mean, Mr. Decimus and all seem to took care of that one. Hopefully they're not.
There was more than one?
Well, right now we only know there was one.
Oh. Well, that lady did, Bella, she did tell us not to touch the dressers.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bonna's going to freeze.
I think you kind of forgot something.
At least Meta, I'm pretty sure it's in the script, so I'm pretty sure she asked you guys not to touch the dressers.
Anna's gonna just like very slowly back away.
Here, let me, she's gonna walk up and poke it with, like, the tippitiest point of her rapier. She's gonna poke it, and then her whole face and everything's gonna get tense and nothing happens. So, this room is also clear.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
okay.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep, though.
You want me to stay in this room with you?
Oh, don't do that to Charlie. Oh, no!
Do you want to be in this room with you as well? You can have all three of us in the room with me.
Let's go make sure everybody's still okay. If Oz already poked one, I can totally see him doing it again.
Yes, let's go find which room he's gonna move to and poke the dresser in that room.
What were you saying, Steve?
Charlie's already going to kind of start to water off, going, Oz, I think you forgot something.
Can Oz and Decimus have a turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
So while they're going around poking in two different rooms, I was just gonna continue to look around at this room because he thought there was a violin in here.
All
So,
right.
So he's gonna look around the room for that violin.
All right.
So-
Well, oh, go ahead.
So while he's doing that, he's talking to Decimus. So Decimus, you have had experience with pretty much everything, right? You said investigation.
Yeah.
No, I don't know everything, but I do know the ways of the assassin because various people have tried to assassinate me. It's very disrespectful outside of the gladiatorial arena. It's not a great way for a gladiator to die. But I have had to deal with my fair share of assassins set to kill me or my way. So, yes, I do know a little bit about sneaky ways of people trying to kill me. Very
Have you-
dishonorable.
Have you ever had to fight a molasses monster?
Can't say that I have had to fight a molasses monster, no.
Well, does that count as a molasses monster?
I don't know. Don't know what that was.
Can we
With-
say it was a molasses monster?
Sure, we could call it a molasses monster.
no.
Okay, so we fought a molasses monster.
Alright. I'll add it to my great deeds to add to my saga that will be sung back in Theros.
I'm gonna
And
have
what
to throw
Decimus,
a...
the great gladiator, has defeated the molasses monster. With the help of Oz, obviously.
Oz Falconwing. There we go. That would be our gladiator name. Beat
Sure.
along with this.
With that 11, you don't see a violin, but you do see some rusty, rather old swords and other random, like metalware that are laying around the floor, around the slowly growing ooze of the mimic here.
Can I poke around in the body of the mimic? Is there a violin in there?
Uh,
'Cause I
you,
thought there
if
was
you
one
if
coming.
you want to, but remember that stuff. If you go and willingly touch it, you are going to have to roll for. I'm going to roll for damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and just poke in there and just like, is there a violin inside this thing?
Careful, my feathered friend.
I'm poking it with a really long stick. I'll be fine.
I mean, if you're just poking it, like, you're not gonna.
Well,
be able
I'm trying to lift up pieces looking for the violin.
Yeah,
He's trying to use
when
his
you
own-
do that, it's only gonna cause more ooze to flow from it. Yeah, the purple tongue that's on the floor is still twitching slightly.
I want to look around for a bell, like a summoning bell. Like ring ring.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find one of those.
Okay.
That would be what, investigation?
Yeah,
or...
we're doing investigation. No.
Why?
You found some dust.
Well, how are we going to get the maids in here? The cleaning staff, whatever you call them. This abandoned
Well,
place.
we have.
Clean this mess up.
Well, we just pretend that this mess was here before we got here. So I'm gonna pull the blanket off of the bed. I'm gonna.
Quick, throw a blanket on it! Oh my god!
Well, I want to see if I want to roll my own thing. I believe in here. Give me a second.
Okay, go
No,
ahead and
no.
do what you're gonna do.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull the blanket off.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly close the door after Decimus comes out, and I'm just gonna like pretend scrunch it up against the door and then close it.
This is a great plan, my fellow.
Oh, so the ooze
No one
doesn't.
will know.
So the ooze doesn't leave the room. In other words.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a towel being scrunched up against the door, but it's on the other side.
Okay.
It's not a gunpowder ooze, so I mean.
No, it's just. Oh my god. All right. So you're outside of the room then?
Yeah, so
Okay, then.
the moment Decimus is done looking for whatever he's looking for, I step outside of the room. I try and scrunch up the towel and just pull little bits under the doorway so it's as close as to the door as possible.
Okay, well, you have successfully contained the goose, at least for right now.
Yep, problem solved. Out of sight, out of mind.
Alright, well, you see Vanna and Charlie and Lyra walking down the hallway towards you guys.
Ah, hello, my friends. We have successfully cleaned up the molasses monster mess.
Oh, one of you guys got prestidigitation?
No,
I
we
don't
used
know what
old,
that word is, but yes.
no, what we did is we used old-fashioned sweat and muscle, and with this he's going to pose. Oh, like muscle builder.
Oz will just look at him for a moment and then also pose a little confused, but yes.
Charlie's just going to like look at Decimus, look at Oz, look at Decimus, look back at Oz. Oh yeah, Miss Lara said that we weren't supposed to be poking the dressers.
Well, actually, I believe Miss Lady Bella said not to look into the dressers. That's probably why, but it's also slightly concerning.
Don't worry, as long as you don't need to eat molasses, you're gonna be fine.
Molasses?
Oh, yeah, it was a molasses monster.
She's
Anna
just
just
gonna.
like raises,
Decimus is gonna nod his head too.
Vanna just like raises a finger, opens her mouth, and it's just like I don't even, and just like closes her mouth without saying anything.
I don't think it would be a good hair product either. It's very sticky and very dark.
Yeah, it's probably been sitting out for too long, and you know, like when food turns bad, well, it's molasses that's turned bad.
Was it an ooze?
I think no, but okay.
I'm gonna say yes and no.
Lyra's is visually confused.
Yeah, it was like a cabinet, and then you fill all of the drawers with molasses, and a purple tongue too.
Okay.
It likes to lick itself.
There's a skill
Hey,
for you.
Yeah, Lyra's just gonna smile and just like the most genuinely sweet smile ever and go, alright, and then she's gonna look at you guys like, are you, like, the look she gives Bana and Charlie are you sure that this really happened?
Vanna's gonna shrug, like, well, I saw the monster. It was, wait, if I rolled, like, insight or something, is there anything I can roll to know that it was a mimic?
You can roll, would it be nature?
Would be
Nature.
Yeah, nature.
I'll take a 0 over a -1.
You knew it was, you maybe it was a molasses monster.
Vanna will be like, well, I don't know what it was, but there was a gooey chest dresser monster there.
All I saw was them standing over a bunch of broken furniture, so I don't know. There's
You
some weird stuff oozing out of it.
You would doubt the veracity of the. Oh wait, that's too much of an intelligent word for him. The validity of my claims, of my conquests in combat. Would you?
Just a molasses part.
Decimus, you and I are both storytellers. You and I both know the first thing of storytelling is that you exaggerate to make it better.
The sad part is it's true.
What's that word? It's like really long. Dating?
Exaggerating means telling the fact but making it a little more exciting, or
Oh. So Does that mean Decimus lies?
Well-
Oh, it's like a little...
Dare you?
Well,
You have insulted my honor.
it isn't a lie, but it also ain't the truth. You just kind of puff it up a little bit, all.
It's fancy truth with a hint of lying to make it more fancy.
So it's like a story but swelling?
Sure, no.
Charlie's just going to facepalm at that.
Even Bana looked just like looks a little cross-eyed, like I do not have the words.
Well, we have defeated the molasses monster. It's staying in its room, and when the maids come, we just tell them that the mesh was in there when we found it.
Yeah,
Yep. So
And how
I think
rude of their room service to give us such nasty, disgusting rooms with mold growing everywhere.
Help trouble.
Wait, is it mold or is it molasses? Because I think those are two separate
Moving
things.
molasses mold.
yes, we'll go with that. So I am gonna find a different room with a violin and then look in there.
Why
Oz,
wouldn't you-
just
wouldn't-
beware. You might not find a violin.
But then what am I gonna play at the ball tomorrow?
Oh.
Well, I gotta let me look at my pack because you know, like any good bard, I got more things than just one. And Charlie's going to like pull out a set of drums. Can you play these?
Oh.
Okay. He goes back to looking through his pack. He pulls out a banjo. Can you play this?
Is that like a round violin?
You can say it like that.
Well,
The
where's the
country
stick
violin.
thing?
You don't play it with a stick.
Well, then it's not a violin.
Your finger's a stick.
Oh my gosh.
Oz just looks at his hand and is
Feel my IQ dropping dangerously low.
Alright, well, since clearly I'm not gonna find anything out here, I'm just gonna find another room and just go to sleep in there.
All right.
I'll just take a peek in here. Is there a violin in this room?
How about we just let you know if we see a violin?
You do that as Oz replies, but doesn't actually look in your direction.
Okay. You have dibs on the violin for Roxanne.
Charlie's gonna like lower his voice to Bana and Liara. Do either of you two think it's a wise idea to just leave him alone to look at stuff?
I'll go
Yeah,
with
yeah,
them, or
do it.
we could ask Decimus. They seem to be bros.
Yeah, why don't you guys
Oh.
share a room for safety's sake? You know, sure.
But you see, we, as the fighters of this group, because we are battle buddies, will defeat any foe that comes against us, be it benign or not. What's the other
I
word
love
for
how you
not
went like
benign?
Arnold Schwarzenegger there.
I will just hit it on the head really hard until it stops.
Yeah, until it stops moving, then we'll call you guys over so you can marvel at our greatness. So, yeah.
Yes, that. Do
Yes.
that thing that you said.
He will do a hair
in-
swish. It's his
in
signature
one of
hair
the-
swish.
Yeah, you go do that in one of those other rooms. She's gonna point over towards the rooms, and we're just going to go back to our rooms. She's gonna check on Lyra, like, are you good sleeping alone, or would you like to come share the bed with the room that I have with Charlie?
I should be fine. We checked my room, and that way you guys could. The beds are really small, anyways. I mean, there's hardly enough room for you two to cuddle up, let alone 3 people. Oh, did we lose Steve?
One moment, it
Okay.
decided to kick me to another game.
Okay.
I was like,
there we
oh,
go.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Solid.
so you guys have a good time, and please don't be
Does it
too
mean
loud.
that you just
And-
want to avoid cuddling?
What?
Sorry. No, because she was like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to like interfere with cuddling," and Bono's just like confused and missing the innuendo. She's like, "Oh, it's okay if you want to avoid cuddling. Okay, good night."
She's just gonna look over, cause like, 1 minute, I want to see what would it. I'm gonna insight Charlie really quickly, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, I want to, cause yeah. So I think she definitely, if you're okay with it, she definitely can read that you're into her. If you're if you're okay with that, I've usually
I'm completely fine with that.
and she's just gonna look at you and like mouth "I'm sorry" and shrugs.
Charlie's just going to kind of just like give a like muted, defeated sigh. Well, I mean, the best storytellers don't give up, right?
You got this. I'll be glad to write your story once you manage to. Just sighs. Have fun, guys.
Okay.
She goes in
good
her
night.
room.
Fauna looks really confused and just like she thinks we're cuddling. I clearly missed something in between all of the monster slaying and Decimus posing.
I'll tell you about it sometime when things aren't listening to us.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
the furniture is apparently alive, so no telling what can listen in.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to Decimus and Oz. What are you guys up to?
Well,
I was.
no,
Go ahead, O.
No,
And-
go ahead first.
Well, I was just gonna look in here real quick and see if there was a violin in here, and if there's not, then probably just try and decide on what room to sleep in. What room did you decide to sleep in? As I go in and start looking around.
I decided on the fish room, so call it the fish room because it's got a fish carpet.
Yes.
I'm gonna call it the fish room.
There's nothing fishy about it.
There may be something fishy about it.
You need to add a
Um,
pun to your checkpoint there.
But Oz, have you thought about crafting your own violin out of the enemies you have slain? Because you're such a great warrior, why not make it out of your conquests?
Well, I tried to do that once, and it didn't really sound that good.
Didn't? What did you use?
I used a piece of wood, and then I was told that you're supposed to put hairs as like the strings.
Oh god.
Oh no.
But it really didn't work out that well because I couldn't find anybody with hair that long.
God.
Ah. Well, maybe, possibly. If you get the rest of the materials, I may lend you several of my hairs to use as my golden locks as the strings for your instrument.
Ooh,
That it may
did
always
you need a
have.
haircut at some point?
No, absolutely not. Back away, or we shall have a tussle right here, right now.
Well, we're looking for a violin, and I'm looking for a violin.
Alright,
can't
roll,
I
go ahead
can't
and roll
keep-
investigation.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Yeah, no, you find dust. You find dust and a bunch of furniture. And the carpet looks pretty neat.
I'm gonna grab a handful of dust and just have it in my hand as I walk back up to Decimus. Well, I didn't find any violins, but I did find this, and I hold up the dust and blow it to his face.
Ah, why would you do such a thing? You will ruin my nice locks of hair. You know I
Well,
can't
now you
do
can
these.
say that. Now you can say that you burned your enemies, and now you can clearly show. Look at all of the ashes of my enemies' remains.
That is a good plan. It is a good plan. I think I think of that. It's a great plan.
You can just
I
say
still-
that you thought of that.
But I still do. Thank you. But I still do like the shine from my hair. It's how I've retained my features in the arena, so that they would know where I was in the arena at all times. You know. It's about the image that you portray down there.
Did you have like a super fan or like a significant other or something? Like,
Oh,
did you have like a super fan that you just hung out with all the time?
I did have my future wife was the patron, the domino of the Ludas that I was at, and that was a interesting story for a very long night out in the wilds around a campfire. Not
Oh,
someplace here where we are being attacked by living molasses monsters. They are not fit to hear this story. We must be out in nature.
oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna poke the dresser.
Alright, go ahead and poke the dresser.
I poked the dresser.
It wobbles.
Do I see molasses on my finger?
No, you see dust. It
Okay,
wobbles because
this-
one of the legs are shorter than the others.
See, this one's not a molasses monster. We're good in here. It's just really, really dusty.
Very dusty room.
Hmm.
Now
not
you
a big fan.
dust everywhere. Now I'm going to sneeze.
Well, there is not a lot of dust in here. If I wanted to make you sneeze, I would do this, and then I'm gonna proceed to flap my wings.
Oh god! What would he roll to not sneeze? Would it be like...
Possibly Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution. I was just what I was thinking.
Oh.
Constitution saving throw there. Decimus.
Why?
Okay, your nose itches, but you don't sneeze yet.
Or scratch my nose. Stop that! You're being silly.
Well, I thought that was the plan. But if that's how you feel, we'll leave the room. Come on.
Alright, so you guys leaving the room?
Oh,
Hey,
it's just
yep.
like we're switching.
I want you
I'm
to
the leader.
roll one
No,
more
I'm the leader.
Constitution saving throw, Decimus, while you leave, because there's still dust everywhere.
Oh boy.
You have a sensitive snoz. Okay, yeah, you're good. So I'm going to switch back to Vanna and Charlie while you guys move on to the next room.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. You guys hear dogs and wolves in the distance. Probably those ones you let live. These ones are lucky I'm letting them live.
The doggos.
You know, I think it might have been. Well, I mean, we could have done worse things with them wolves. Besides, at least we aren't going to be listening to the two praise each other over beating some wild animals.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm glad that is over with. I hope that Oz and Decimus are having fun. They seem to have a lot of things in common, and between the two of them, they have, an average functioning capacity. So it's
Well-
good that they are teaming up
Yeah.
together, and hopefully any monsters will go bug them instead.
Guys, I'm gonna take like a 4-minute break to get these guys some bones so they might stop barking because it's starting to get embarrassing.
I can barely hear it on the my
Oh,
end.
really?
Yeah, we can't.
They're
hear.
not really getting caught up.
Yeah, their barking is not really registering on your microphone.
Oh, awesome. Never mind.
So whatever settings you got, take a snapshot.
Yeah, I'm just worried that we're picking up more in the Streamlabs, though.
Oh well.
Ah.
take a look
Alright.
then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
can
do
take
that
a
really,
break.
really quickly. It'll only take me a couple minutes, and then we'll get back to your guys' chat. So just entertain the imaginary audience, because I don't want to edit this. So I'll be right back.
Well, I'll use the
Go.
opportunity to step away for a moment too.
Oh no, my battle buddy's leaving me. You know what happens when the battle buddy leaves them? They die. You wouldn't leave a poor kitty all alone in an unfamiliar castle now, would you? We're gonna run into some 8 foot tall vampire in this house now.
Well, Well, if we have an 8-foot tall vampire in this place, I think we have bigger issues than just that.
Lycanthrope, at least what I think is a lycanthrope. That's the closest comparison I have. I think it looks, but could be anything.
Okay.
I want to know what that ooze is because when mimics die, they don't generally have ooze coming out of them that eats things. That's like a ooze, like a cube ooze or something.
So that's also with the concept of unless it was homebrewed.
Yeah, it could be homebrew, it could be root, and then it could be like a blood ooze. Those things are nasty. Not a
Or
blood
who
ooze.
knows? Maybe it touches other things and turns them into mimics too. That would be absolutely horrific.
Oh, especially in an area here where like that if you did that, you might end up with mimics that had been people.
You know, I'm thinking there might be a dresser around here that's got a bat,
That.
like a full-on dresser, like a wardrobe that's got a bat, and it's gonna pop out of somewhere and bonk us on the head. Nothing is as it seems. Everything is
that-
permitted.
That took me a little bit to get.
I can't wait till we get to an arena style thing.
Oh God.
Oh, that's gonna be great. It's like, look at the circuit arena. Decimus, fist pump. Yes.
All right, so I've returned.
It has returned.
Did I miss anything
Oz
funny?
has not.
Oh, Oz has not returned.
Oz has
Oh,
not
that's
returned.
not a ton.
All right. So.
I was talking about how if we ever get to like an arena style thing with a circle, we're gonna look and Decimus is gonna look, and the gate's gonna lift or whatever, right? He's gonna see the sand on the ground or whatever the ground, and it's a circle. He's gonna go just fist bump. Yes, my element.
It's gonna be like Thor Ragnarok when he sees.
Yeah. Oh
He's like, yeah, and everybody else is like, wait, what?
crap.
I don't think
So it needs to be dirt.
Well, in Theros, most of the arenas are sand or dirt to absorb the blood.
Okay.
I'm
But
kind of dirty.
I'm just basing off of like gladiatorial things from Rome, and that's what they used. So, little bit of realism here, but it can be whatever. It could be stones. They had naval battles in the Colosseum. So, did you know that they're actually they're repairing the floor to it, but they're modifying it so they can get light to the chambers beneath, but so that you can actually walk on the floor.
Oh, like they'll do like glass over it, and you can like look down into the.
I think we just lost Bardbot.
Oh.
Yeah, Bardbot stops if he runs out of music to play.
He's like a kind of lazy bard.
All right. So you have returned as well.
Sorry.
All right. YouTube comments. If you were actually entertained, let me know. If you weren't, let me know so I could yell at them.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Forgive us. We are worms. We are worms.
Oh
All
god,
right.
that takes me back.
Yes, it does. All right, so we're gonna go back to Bana and Charlie.
Okay.
Which, you got any idea what we should be trying to play tomorrow? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I never did anything as fancy as a ball.
You know, I have not either, but the Fae know how to party, so I wouldn't worry about it too badly.
Well, hopefully that means a lot of booze then.
Oh, that's a given. Wait, that is a given, right? I hope that's a given.
Instant concern.
Jeez.
Well,
I hope it's a given.
well, I
Her
mean,
ears like flick back.
well, I mean, I think we're supposed to be trying to, work the party, not enjoy the party.
Yeah, they could.
So if
pay
we're
me
working the
too.
party, I might be able to sneak off a bottle of booze.
Yeah, and she's gonna like, fist pump and like pat on the shoulder. That's more like it.
And maybe this time I'll actually beat you at that.
Keep dreaming. Go. You know what? You go to sleep and you dream sweet dreams of actually beating me in a drinking contest. And she's gonna like lean over and like ruffle his hair.
Well, at least I'm able to recover better than you.
She's gonna stutter and just like squint at you and like cross her arms and be like, "Yeah, you could win the witty banter because I win the drinking contest, and that's more important."
Until I win. But, well, I'll take the first sleep and then I'll wake me up when you want to get some sleep in.
Okay.
And with that, Charlie's going to try to get settled in.
All right. Is that all you guys want to do?
Yeah, let's
yeah.
go to sleep and make sure that, long rest for him, short rest for Bana, because, we're luck.
All right. We're gonna go back to Oz and Decimus as you're moving to another room.
Well,
So-
I was actually. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, do you want to visit the left room or the room that I've already inspected and think is good? Because whichever room we are, we're staying in one of them.
Well, let's just take a peek in the other room.
All right, then. So, I can't keep it except for this, dude. This is the problem.
You're fine. That's the good thing about him is he just can change accents because he's a performer.
All right. After you, my feathered friend.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna step in and then I'm going to immediately poke the dresser with a finger.
No.
All right. Just like before, nothing happens.
Clearly, this is not a molasses monster, but at the same time, these beds are really, really small.
They would not fit our massive muscular frames. No, I think they would break. Let's just go to the other one.
Oh, boy.
All right. So you guys are going to the fish room.
Yeah, we'll go back to the fish room.
Okay.
So,
Is this your room?
yes, see this one. I like this one because you see, there's the fish, very reminiscent of the sea coastal waters off the coast of my hometown. To be determined. And,
That sounds like a pretty interesting name.
While he's
why do I hear
talking,
goats? What?
while he's talking, I'm gonna poke the dresser.
I
Okay.
broke the dresser.
On the top of the dresser, there are candles. One does fall off when you poke. You must have poked hard.
I try to catch it, it just falls through my fingers.
Yep. And then it just kind of rolls. You know how when candles land, they like roll in a circle slowly and then they stop? That's what happens. But nothing else does.
Careful with the fire there. We don't want to burn down this whole area. You do see the walls are wood, right?
I lick my fingers and put out the flame.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So, are you going to be on the bed or are you going to be on the ground?
Well, are you taking up the whole bed or something?
How big is this bed?
It's like a full-size bed.
Okay. All right.
So,
well,
I'm
no
guessing
funny
you,
business.
I'm guessing
could
you
share
need
a
the
bed.
whole bed for your luscious locks of
Well, I mean-
luxury.
I mean, if you mess with my hair, I'll pluck you like a chicken. So, don't mess with my hair and we won't have any issues.
I don't feel like getting on your bad side. I'm just gonna pick the candle and just try and put it back on the dresser.
He takes his hair very seriously.
Well, I'm just concerned that if I do, sleep roll in the night, I don't want to potentially harm your hair.
My hair can lift the weight of several crabs. I don't know. What's a good
Several
crustacean?
crabs?
I don't know. A crab? What lobster?
Alright,
Something? I don't
That's how we
know.
measure it now.
I can just imagine him like getting these angry crabs and like having him clamp onto his hair, and
There's
it's
a story behind this measurement that we don't have, and it's great.
The image in my head is amazing right now.
Should the crabs holding his hair be like normal crabs or like crab rings?
Sebastian
It
Crab.
would be the one that, you know, the one that had the knife. It'd be those kind. Okay.
I think it's Sebastian.
Oh, that's
Fighting
good
Nemo,
too.
but okay.
Well, I'm going to let you have this room yourself as long as you feel safe on your own. If you don't feel safe,
I feel safe, but do you feel safe? You were the one who was attacked, and I fear for your delicate sensibilities.
well, it was just a molasses monster, and clearly your dresser is not a molasses monster, and I'm gonna poke it again.
Obviously, because I'm not as sweet as you. Obviously, it
You
wants
poked it again?
Yeah, I poked it again.
The candle fell off again.
You keep poking the thing. Poke the candle. Maybe that's what it is.
I'm gonna pick up the candle, and then I'm gonna hand it to Decimus and put it in his hands, and just slowly walk out.
Okay.
I see how it is. Good reply. Great conversation. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
I will see you in the morning. Don't get the candles angry.
Of course not. You don't anger another dresser bush monster.
I'm gonna just, as I'm walking by, just put my ear to the door. And does it sound like there's angry molasses monster sounds coming from the room?
Nope.
Oh, it's just
Okay.
a molasses monster.
All right, so I'm gonna just head down the hallway and just knock on Lyra's door. Miss Lyra, are you awake?
Yeah, 1 second. And I'm gonna get up. She's gonna get up and open the door. Are you okay? I heard
Yeah,
you got... So, the molasses monster got you, so... You're,
Yeah, I'm good. It did like bite me, and I'll just hold up one of my hands that's obviously bleeding just a little bit.
Oh.
And- but I'm fine. I'm fine. I was wondering, since we checked the other rooms and one was really
Me
dusty,
too.
and then the other one is really small beds, and then there was the one with the molasses monster in it. Decimus is really protective of his hair. Can I sleep in your room tonight?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, come on in. She's gonna step aside and let you in.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Lara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you were looking for a violin. I found this lute, and there's a horn over there, and it looks like, it's not a clarinet, guys. It's a recorder, like one a little child would have. There's a recorder over there on top of the dresser.
But it's just not the same.
I know. We'll find you one eventually. We have to find, what, 7 of those dragon spheres? I'm sure we can find you something along the way.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna size up the bed in her size.
She's already starting to curl up on the one corner. She doesn't take up that much room because she kind of balls up.
Miss Laura, would it be okay for me to like sleep in the bed again with you this time though, instead of sleeping on the floor?
Oh yeah, this is a pretty big bed. It's fine.
Thank you for allowing me to share a pillow.
You're welcome. Get some rest and feel better, okay? And don't go poking anything else, please.
He
Yeah, be
pauses.
careful. You're in the
Mid-po-
same bed after all.
just before poking the bed stand next to it. Yes, I will not poke anything else in your room, and I withdraw a finger.
Oh, yeah.
I did not mean it like that, but kudos to you.
I was gonna poke the little bed stand next to the bed.
Oh yeah, nothing happens. You do notice that it does have a indent on the top, from when where Bana stabbed it with a dagger earlier.
Ah. Well, at least my poke didn't to leave an indent.
Yeah. All right. So, are you guys all going to bed then?
I think so.
I believe so.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure there was anything else you guys wanted to do. Okay. So, everybody regains all their spells and all their HP and everything. All right. The next morning, you wake up to the hustling and bustling of the castle. All the objects are in a hurry getting ready for the big ball that evening. Now you guys have an opportunity to either spend some time together, if you guys want to go exploring, but if you guys decide to go exploring, a lot of it will be, like, old school
Theater of
D&D,
the mind.
theater of the mind, exactly. Or if you guys want, we could always skip to the ball. It's kind of up to you guys.
I'll leave it up to the other party members to see if they want to have a ball.
Yeah, I don't really have a vote either way.
I want to explore a teensy bit, mostly this molasses room.
Oh, you're gonna go back and explore that. 1 second. I dragged you guys over. Sorry. Okay.
So I'm going to wake up when I do early in the morning. And I'm going to wake up and stretch and do my daily yawn and maintenance of my hair and scalp and.
I would like to know what his morning routine is.
Oh, I'll figure it out later. I don't have this stuff set up.
With hair like that, it's
Fine.
a morning routine because he needs the entire morning.
And you inspect his hair and all this other kind of stuff. And then I will hop up off the bed. The bed didn't move. It wasn't alive. That's wonderful. I wasn't eating in my bed. It was one of my concerns. Oh well. And I'll open the door. Say, look. And see if I'll try and open the ooze door. But I will have my mace maul. What is it? What do I have? Here's a difference. I have my maul ready just in case I need to bonk something on the head, right? So pop the door open.
You're just gonna try to pop the door open?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Strength check.
Yep.
Strength. Oh, that's just regular strength. Okay. Here I am being dumb. 7.
Yeah, the door is stuck. Roll a perception check.
Percepciones. He's not very good.
Okay, so you're gonna notice where Oz stuffed the blanket. It's completely dark and soaked, and there is goose even flowing underneath it, underneath the door.
I'm going to sidestep around this ooze. Right. And I'm going to try and is there like a hallway that like do we see furniture or the residents as they would be moving about right now?
Not upstairs. They are either in the kitchen or cleaning the ballroom or serving.
Okay, so they're not here.
Yeah, they're not upstairs, no.
Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, that wasn't a dream. Well, that's the story. And I'm going to walk down to Charlie and
Bana.
Bana. Sorry, different name on there. Sorry. And Bana's room because I don't know which room Oz went into, and I'm going to knock on it and say, "Oh, they love birds or love cows or I don't know hoofed creatures. Would you mind waking up? We may have a problem. The The molasses monster is getting free of the room that we locked it in.
You're going to hear a very, very drowsy bowl. There's a door.
Bars would be like, ghost is more accurate for myself. Thank you very much. And she's gonna be, and then she's gonna be slowing herself like, wait, lovebirds.
I mean, well, you both have hooves, do you not?
Well, yes.
Exactly.
Charlie's going to like slowly roll out of bed and get up and grab his scarf
Lana's
and
gonna
like
open the door and be like, my hooves going to be up in your overly bed-headed mane if you call me a cow again. Okay, we good?
Such
We
great
good.
insult! Ah, it warms the heart to know that you have spine underneath that fur.
I mean,
Right,
I
you
hope
were-
so.
you're muttering something about the molasses getting out.
Yes, yes, you see it's oozing out from underneath it, and it looks nasty and disgusting, and we shouldn't touch it, but I want to get away from it as fast as possible in case it might be, reactive of some kind.
Charlie's actually going to start to go down the hall.
What about, Master Oz?
See, this one is lovebirds because he's got feathers.
I respect him too much for that. I would never call him a lovebird. He is my battle brother. My battle
He's
buddy.
your battle birdie.
So when Charlie gets close enough, he's going to try to cast prestidigitation to see if he can clean it up.
Okay, go ahead.
I think it's prestidigitation, or am I
Yeah.
thinking something
So
else?
what you're gonna see is the ooze doesn't exactly get clean, but the bedding, the blanket that Oz stuffed under the door is instantly clean, but slowly starts to again soak up that ooze and start to dirty itself again.
Ah. Well, that ain't good. Fauna,
Yeah,
you have burning stuff, right?
yeah.
Oh no.
Let me see what Sacred Flame does. Radiant damage instead of fire damage. So if I, let me see. Let me see if this is Can I look at the description? What?
If you're trying to read the description, you can tap the little eye icon next to the spell.
Okay, a flame-like radiance descends, takes radiant damage, but it's for a creature, so I don't think that's going to help. I don't know if I can actually, I could Sacred Flame it, but I don't think that will help. But if you think it'll help, or I can, protection from good and evil and then poke it? No. Comprehend languages and poke it? I can cast Sacred Flame on it if you like. I just, don't, Charlie, I just don't know if, it's a good idea to try and burn it. We may wish to just ignore it.
Well, it kind of keeps oozing out, so I don't think ignoring it's a good idea. Well, I mean, we could just say that Oz broke it.
Who broke it? Me.
One does not throw one's fellow battle buddies under the bus. One takes it all for the team. The glory.
Oh, that's
for my
right. You
glory.
broke it.
What? No.
Yeah,
no, I
that
didn't break it.
that sounds
Why
like
would
a
you
great
slander me?
explanation right there.
Why would you slander me so? You would tarnish my honor.
Well, that goop is gonna tarnish everything if we leave it be, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
Well, let us go get one of these walking furniture people and see if they can do anything about it, because we were attacked in the night.
And hopefully it's not like their kid or something.
Can you
It
imagine
had
if I would have made
giant
it like freaking Chip?
Teeth and
Imagine
a
that it's
purple
crazy because
tongue.
it's like a baby, like it turned into a furniture before it could talk. It's just like
It
straight up
tried
weird.
making a Captain Hook. Right?
Babies are hungry.
Man, you know, you like feeding the DM some really good ideas here, guys.
Yes.
Well, actually, no, wait, I didn't hit it, so that's fine. I'm not the baby murderer.
Well, let's see what Oz has to say, and I will go over to Oz and bang on the door very roughly, like I'm trying to wake the dead.
Lyra, I don't know, do you want to get it or do you want Lyra to get it? Okay, well, hey, Star?
Yes.
Do you want Lyra to get the door or do you want us to get the door?
Oz will get the door.
Okay.
So. I will get up and open the door and, yes, can I help you or did you want Miss Lyra?
I'm napping!
Everybody wants Miss Lyra. I mean, what?
Can I help you with something?
Yes, yes. So you see over there the molasses monster that we killed?
Yes.
It was not a dream, as you suspected. Yes. Your precautionary measures had failed, sir. So we must vacate the premises. Again,
Well-
I'm using words that are way too intelligent for me.
Okay.
Well, why don't we just go downstairs and just ignore it some more?
Yes, that
Yeah.
will. I don't think that will work.
Why not?
Not our problem.
Yeah, ain't there a group we're supposed to call about this weird stuff?
Exactly, we must find one of the walking
Fair.
filing cabinets.
I'm thinking of another group, but maybe they'll help.
Maybe.
Why don't we just talk to Candleman?
Or the walking. Oh, there might be a walking mop around here. We can use that. And see if we can grab it by the neck, wring its neck, and then use it to mop it up. Maybe that would work.
Wait, are you
Um,
saying we should, Charlie's just gonna look over at Bonnet like, did she just hear that?
Anna's just gonna like be a little pale and nod, like, yeah.
I mean, there's a candle man and a clock man. There must be some kind of mop boom man.
Yeah, but I
Right?
don't think you wind the clock man, so I don't think like you want to ring out a broom man.
Miss Lyra, it's time to wake up. There's a problem and it's my fault.
So you're gonna see Lyra, her hair is like a complete tousled mess. What?
You should not take care of your hair. You must take pride in your hair.
Like, she's not a morning person, so she just looks at you, and it's like a death glare, because she hasn't had her, brown, magic morning potion, which would be coffee yet. And she's like, what is going on? The sun is hardly in the sky, and I want to sleep.
You never worked on a farm, did you?
No, I was with party goats.
Well, this party goat's up and awake just fine, and he's gonna point towards Bonnet.
Can't beat a hangover if you don't wake up.
You guys, one of you can roll perception who's in the hallway. Only one of you. So choose wisely.
Well,
Do you
me
want
and
to
my
do it back here, or
negative
should
one-
I?
I don't know if my -1 perception is going to
Would
Well,
you like
no.
me to roll for you?
It's gotta be one of the three in the hallway.
Oh, my bad.
I have a perception of 1.
Choose yours.
okay, go for it.
Oop,
18.
I accidentally left the vanish on that.
That's fine. You'll take the 18. You start to notice that under this door, right here, there's more ooze.
Bonner, you might want to move out of the way, and he's going to, like, slowly tiptoe around Decimus to just gently get Bonna moved her out.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that Decimus might have had a good idea.
Oh.
So, should we get all moving before more of this ooze stuff gets
Yes,
around?
we should get moving. I
I
don't
don't
want
think
that
we are
anymore.
equipped to deal with the situation. We must go down and inform the walking buckets and mops to come up and clean up this mess that was tried to kill us. And we were only being hospitable guests, minding our own business, mind you. And I would turn and give an eye to Oz. Like Popeye.
Does Oz see the oozing out into the hallway?
Yeah, because I pointed it out.
Can Oz inspect the ooze? Has he ever seen anything like this molasses monster ooze?
You can roll history.
I love this little ooze.
17.
You might have. I don't know if his past, like, he saw a mimic before. But it's definitely corrosive. You know it's corrosive.
Is there like a way to stop it, or?
In his past, would he have... He's calling it a molasses monster, so he doesn't know what a mimic is. So he doesn't know.
Well, he may not have known what the name is. He's just trying to remember, like, has he ever encountered something like this, or is there something he might have heard from someone else on how to deal with something like this?
He's probably heard of some creatures whose blood and mucus is corrosive, and that it can cause permanent damage to not only people but to homes, and that it should definitely get cleaned up sooner than later, but you don't know how.
Do we have like a really big bag?
No. Are you hungry? Oz?
Well, I was gonna propose an idea. Like, if we were gonna clean it up, like, we should get rid of the molasses monster body, and then I'll just fly it away and dump it somewhere that's not important.
Let's go ask them, the locals, what they wish us to do before we touch the potentially toxic goo monster.
Okay.
It might be wise to also get moving a little bit before it might cut us off.
Yep, leg it.
So
I thought it'd be hoof it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you just toppled over Clodsworth here. Ah! I was wondering when you guys were going to wake up. What has you in such a tizzy?
So we were sent to these rooms, right? Which we are grateful for your hospitality, oh great clock. But
He looks rather annoyed and
you
skeptical.
you tried to kill us, and I would like compensation for this because
Excuse me?
yes, one of your dressers tried to kill us.
We do
Specifically, my
not
great
have any
friend Ollie.
dressers up here. I mean, we have regular dressers. You didn't touch any of them, did you?
I did not. No, of course not. None of my compatriots did. But we put something on top of one of them, obviously, because we were putting our equipment around, as we would, right? And
you
What-
see
what-
the
what-
expression on his little black eyes that are painted on the face of his clock get more and more annoyed. The little notches that where the numbers should be are starting to angle down in an angry manner.
oh, why am I talking with you? You're the dumb one. Let's go talk to the flying candle.
Oh, he's
Well, excuse me. What do you mean by... I don't remember his voice, so I'm guessing this is what it was. What do you mean by that? I have no great clogs, what? That imbecile, that Looms is not...
Charlie's
Besides...
just going.
Clean up this goo of this attack cabinet that you have set upon us.
What goo?
How would you compensate us for such
He's
foul
just
He's
ignoring
treatment?
just
you
going
now.
to like reach down, grab Clockworth, and like angle him towards that stuff.
Oh, Lord,
How
what
would-
did you
how would
guys
you-
do?
Would you break the honor code of guest rights upon this house? I thought we were guests.
God, Testament is such a Karen. I can't even.
1 minute. Do I have...
And with this, I'm gonna bang my spear on the ground in
Your
emphasis.
service Vietnam
You
flashback.
have broken the rules of house guest rights, and I am very affronted by this.
Yeah, he's very annoyed. He doesn't fall for your demands. His intelligence is just like, you guys angered the mimic.
Well, why do you have a mimic up here, Ben?
Why did no one tell us that there was a mimic?
I overheard the
Stupid
Lady
dust.
Bella tell you not to touch the cabinets and the dressers, and you obviously did. Oh, the master's gonna be so
well,
upset. You didn't
here's
kill it,
another-
did you?
Well, I have a question to answer that
I
first.
was like, I
Why-
did not kill it.
Did you guys send us up here when there was a mimic up here?
Because
Trying to kill us?
these
You're
are the
trying to kill
only
us?
open rooms, and the lady did inform you not to touch the dressers.
There's a difference between being told not to touch something and being told that, oh yeah, there's something that might want to kill you up here.
Well,
It's
I
like
didn't
saying,
touch
oh, the
cabinet.
woods is dangerous, and oh yeah, there's a pack of rabid wolves out there.
well, they mean the same thing. Wolves are dangerous. Dangerous equals wolves. Don't touch the cabinets mean don't touch the cabinets!
Anna raises her hand like, I didn't touch the cabinet.
You are excused.
Thank you, sir.
And then Mira, sorry, wrong character. Lyra's gonna lean out and be like, well, you did stab these ones.
I
You're
was-
what?
No, I did not. I stabbed the non-dressers to see if they were mimics.
Oh.
I did not stab any dressers because we found out about the mimic and about Lyra was like, they told us not to touch the dressers. so
Aha,
I
you
did-
admit it. You heard her say that then.
No, Lyra reminded me after my friends were talking about the mimic.
But that just proves the point that she did in fact say it.
Bottom line is we were attacked under your hospitality in your residence.
You can leave if you'd like. You didn't have to stay here.
My friend almost lost a limb because of your incompetent housekeeping.
It was a
Can we-
molasses
can
monster,
we
not
Let's
a
try and
mimic.
intimidate him with this.
Can we, like, save the arguing until after we deal with the mess here?
I will call the cleanup crew. The prince is gonna be so upset. He's been holding on to that thing for years.
Well, now he can hold on to its dead corpse.
Why? It's like, why didn't you, like, put a sign on the door or something?
Because
Just
the
don't know,
DM
whisper
didn't
over.
think about it.
Okay, whisper over to Charlie and be like, "Cause he's trying to kill us in our sleep. He is dishonorable."
Better question. Why does your boss want a mimic?
He's a prince. People
So
often
I am a prince as well.
people often try to kill him. So we have it available if we have traitors, which you are not. You guys just don't listen to instructions.
Well, how about this? I apologize for my friends panicking about the mimic. If we ever find another mimic, we will send it your way. And perhaps in the future, if you have a deadly shape-changing animal, perhaps lock the door that it is in the room with.
Oh, I see where you're coming. This one over here with the blue hair, she's pretty reasonable. Put me down,
Just going-
cow man.
Charlie's just Charlie's just going
We're
like
in
catastrophic, and the
trouble,
second he says
it's
cowman, there's just a moment of silence. He just kind of looks down at Cogsworth.
Decimus looks
I'm
over at him.
a
Put him down gently.
bull.
Put him down gently. Don't crush the nice clock.
Fine.
The nasty clock. The nasty, mean, dust-filled clock that can't keep time.
So, are you putting him down on the floor?
Charlie's slowly putting him down.
He's going to, when you get on the floor, he is going to hop and make sure he lands on top of Decimus's foot. It's probably not gonna hurt, but it's meant to. And then he's gonna, like, wobble quickly over to Bana. You seem like the reasonable one of your group.
Oh, you
Guys, I
foul.
hate to break it to you, Fauna's the most reasonable one of the group.
Well,
We are in for a time.
I have had the kitchen prepared breakfast for you, birder hobos.
Thank you.
I am a great gladiator. How dare you insult my heritage? I will have you know that I have slain many beasts in the arena. How many
Okay,
have
but
you slain, Clock?
do you sleep in the woods right now? Except for tonight.
Can Lyra and Oz just walk past and just say thank you for breakfast?
Yes.
Not even contesting what he said.
Oz, back me up here. You're my battle brother.
I'm not
buddy.
turning down free food.
Yeah. Howard.
All right, I will lead the way, and he's gonna like, you know how like he hobbles, as he's like swings his one side of his clock forward.
Oh yes.
He's just hobbling forward, and he's rather slow. So.
And I just like pick you up and you just point us in the direction since it would be faster.
No.
Anyway. Mean Clock.
So he's gonna take you guys over to the kitchen, which again, a lot of the castle maps, I didn't know there's too much to you guys could do. So, all right, so you guys are in the kitchen, and there's a nice display of some food, some toast, some eggs, a few pieces of bacon, and some fruit. You'll have to excuse the low amount of variety. We are mainly objects now, and he's not. You can't eat. His face is just not happy with you guys at all. But Philip, after this, please don't explore too much of the castle. There is some dangerous things in the castle.
I will do a hair flip and say, I am the most dangerous thing in this castle, and don't you forget it, Mr. Clock.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. We are going to be murdered in our sleep and found stuffed into furniture like Five Nights
Something
at Freddy's.
mounted on the wall.
You probably match some of the decor, but yeah. So he's just gonna roll his eyes, and his the minute hand on his clock is twitching a little of aggravation. I am leaving now. When you guys are ready, the ballroom is down the hall to the left. It will start at 8 o'clock. Be ready. We were originally going to have you perform, but if you'd rather not, you can just enjoy the festivities. Bello just wants more people there who are actually humanoids, and he's a little unnerved by that. But enjoy, as I have things to do and plans to plan. And he starts to leave the kitchen.
I love always putting on a great performance. It's one of the greatest joys in life.
Do you even know how to play an instrument?
I play the instruments of war. The drums.
So
Good.
you're
And
Your,
my spear and weaponry.
so you know how to
And
play
that's
your
what I was
chest, like
thinking.
hitting it, boom, 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 boom.
Aha, you make good joke, Oz. Very good joke. But, I don't even know if he's the only clock in the room. How are we to tell what time it is if it's on his face? That never changes. But with his 8 o'clock on his face, does that mean he's happy or is he sad? What does that mean? You noticed that his mustache was movement pieces. Like, am I the only one who noticed this?
He looked rather annoyed, Lyra's gonna say as she pops a strawberry in her mouth.
Bala's going to kind of shrug and be more interested in checking out the selection of food as well.
Careful, it might be alive. Could be a were bacon.
Yeah, she's
Bala's
gonna.
gonna like
Or
roll her
bacon.
eyes and like tap a fork against the platter and be like, "Well, if you're scared, I'll just take care of it all for you." And she's gonna pick up the whole platter of bacon, like challenging him with like a smirk.
Be
Challenge I
careful
will
with
accept.
challenging her.
I will accept this challenge you've set forth for me.
You can
Oh,
have like
boy.
a bacon eating contest or something.
Can I please have a few pieces of that?
Oh yes, of course, dear. She'll like immediately like fill your plate up with a bunch of it.
Oh, I
Like
just
a
I just
mom.
wanted like 3 pieces, not 30, but thank you.
No,
Well,
then
you can
you'll
just
be able
put it-
to hold your liquor and drink as much as you want, like I do.
Well, you could put the bacon in your pockets for later, and it could be pocket bacon.
I've done that.
It's greasy. What?
Well, you need to get like wax paper and like fold it up around it, and then you stick it in your pocket. And then when you need some oil in your stomach, so you can handle the next round of drinks, you eat the bacon.
Pocket bacon.
Lyra's gonna lean over so she can see
pocket
Charlie, and she's like, "Are you taking notes?"
You just see Charlie just like munching on an apple or something, just like, here we go again.
Yeah, he's not gonna eat this. It's probably cannibalism. Hey, Charlie.
Bacon is pig.
Okay, thank you, Charlie.
Now I gotta be careful about. Well, I don't do steak.
You
Or
are a
anything
snake.
would be.
That's a good
You,
one.
you can see Charlie like have a moment of silence, just like,
And
I don't
she
think I can
made
say it.
Made like an affectionate tone of voice, but she doesn't know that there's like any rude or innuendo connotation to
Yeah,
said food.
Lyra's just smirking, because again, she knows. So she's just like, "Oh, he's a steak, huh? What, is he a fine grade steak?"
I don't know, it's Charlie, so like whatever the best one is.
And she's gonna
But
just,
she means it like just innocently and not realize.
oh, she's just gonna send a grin over to Charlie.
Charlie is gonna smirk a little bit like that. Well, maybe someday she'll find out.
Did you
What
say that
about
out
what
loud?
type of steak you are?
He's gonna mutter it.
Oh, okay, then she may not hear that.
Ah, but right, so seems that the two of you were hanging out again. Hopefully you're having more fun than us. And he's going to like single to Lyra and Oz.
Oh, yeah, he just asked to sleep in my room last night, because after the I'm sorry, the molasses monster?
That's the one.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't bring some of the molasses with you guys. There's a lot of toast.
Oh god, no, that's like
Don't tempt him.
we talked about this. We do not go putting strange, spoiled substances on our breakfast.
Yeah, it looked like it was spoiled molasses.
Hmm.
But, I had a thought, but I can't remember what it was.
Have some fruit. That helps memory.
I will do that. Thank you, Miss Lara.
Yeah, they're completely ignoring your comment. Charlie.
We'll just get this shrugged out of him. So, are we all going to be like trying to hang out at the ball, or are we going to try to be playing instruments, or what's going on here?
I thought the point was for us to be like playing instruments, making it a memorable night for the two lovebirds.
Does any of you here even have an idea how to do that?
Well,
And like, you can hear a little bit of like a serious tone when he's saying that.
Fawn is gonna like laugh and put her hands on her hips, and then put her hand on her shoulder and be like, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. If I'm there, it's gonna be a good party. You don't have to worry about the specifics. And we will put on a show with instruments if we feel like it.
My instrument is the instrument of combat.
Yes, yes, yes. I got a drum in my kit that you can use.
and I
have
have
one.
either a lyre or I have a pan flute as well. But I do believe the clock just said we could just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, but what is a
I-
party without raucous entertainment and shenanigans? Their music might not be up to par, so we shall see once we have gotten the first layer of noms into our tummies.
I do not trust that clock.
You think it's a little bit out of time?
I think he's wound a little loose.
I thought
Uh,
he'd be wound a little tight.
Yeah, that one.
He's one number short of a full face.
Thank you. That's a great one.
Oh my god, guys. You're not even a bar!
I've heard of this.
You can see like Charlie just mentally like noting that in the back of his head.
I heard about this. I heard it was supposed to be a spell. I'm not very good at them, but I heard it's something called like vicious mockery.
I don't want to viciously
Well,
mock.
it wouldn't be vicious, right? It'd be vicious clockery.
God dang it, guys.
This is how you know the game is going great.
Ah. So what do you guys want to do? You have a little bit of time before the ball. You guys can explore, and I could improvise, or we could skip ahead to the ball, or...
Oz,
do you need
would
time
you like to perform a martial spectacle for these house plants? Or wait, no, not house plants. Plant is plant.
What?
What do you call something that's like in the house that like is a part of the house? It's not
Furniture.
a house for this furniture of this place.
You couldn't remember the word furniture?
No, I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, frog.
I was thinking of the other word for it, and I can't remember what it was.
Well, I'm not quite sure that they would appreciate us fighting inside of the hallways. I thought the whole point of us being here was that we would entertain them with music.
Do you not appreciate the music of combat?
Well, it's supposed to be like a date night. Date nights are not usually romantic unless.
He does have a
Well-
point.
Remind me sometime to introduce you to my wife. She doesn't kill me first.
You keep mentioning she's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If are you like trying to hide from her or something?
I will.
Wait, didn't he tell us this about this last time? He's off wandering about, and when his wife most likely finds him, we're going to be all struck by lightning and stuff like that.
Right. If she finds you, then you're in trouble. But you keep going around and you want everybody to know that you're right here. It's like a recipe for being found.
This horse is gonna gonna sit there. He's gonna squint his eyes and rub his jawline like.
Thunder.
Maybe this isn't a good idea. No, this is a great idea.
It's
but I can,
a
like,
cold
go
day
around.
when Oz makes
Is
sense.
it me who's wrong? No, it's the logics who are wrong.
Well, oh, I'm gonna spread my name, right? Because if I do this, and I go out and spread my name, then she won't be upset with me because I'm spreading the name and the glory of the house, right? So
Press X down.
therefore, I won't be in as much trouble, right? Because I can say that I was shipwrecked, which I was, which we all were. So that can be my excuse as to why I have not returned quite yet. And so I am trying to find my way back. Therefore, I have an excuse. I think it will work splendidly, shall it occur.
Well, yeah, I guess you can test out your excuse making when that big fellow hears about what you did to his dresser.
I did not do that. None of us here did that. That was the dresser's fault. It attacked first. Therefore, we were only defending ourselves, and that is the story I will stick to, and I will use it.
That's a bit white cop of you.
What?
No,
You insulting my
what?
honor?
no, never mind. Never mind. Look, the
I think she
dresser
insults my honor.
was no. It's I would never insult honor you actually have.
Also, she insinuates that I no longer have any honor at all.
No, I am not insinuating
She-
that you do not currently have any honor.
She's just insinuating that you have very little honor.
No, I mean, I'm sure that Decimus has the ability to count high numbers of honor. I don't know where I'm going with this. Please stop me.
Yeah, have some
Right.
bacon, and I just stick it in your mouth.
Now I remember why you started drinking.
Oh,
I am a good influence on you, and she munches on more bacon.
Yeah, you certainly are something.
Yeah,
Mm.
all the best somethings. Bacon munching continues.
What's this strange fruit up here? I've never seen it. It picks up like a. Is there like a mango or like a? I don't want to say a mango, but like a
I mean, sorry, I don't
some
care.
kind of northern fruit. I don't know what's up north.
A northern fruit? You mean like a
Apples.
melon?
Apple or a cherry or something. What kind of contraption
Oh, a persimmon would work.
is this? Looks
Like-
like poison. They're trying to poison us.
you're in the wrong Disney film. It's an apple. You've never had an apple before?
No, I have not. They have things down where I am called mangoes and coconuts. We don't have some kind of.
Do you put limes in the coconuts?
What is a lime?
Oh, it's not the good kind of coconuts. But he doesn't know what a lime is and coconut. I'm surprised if he's been hanging out with you for a while.
I know what a coconut is.
Well, we haven't
We
talked
put
about
little
the-
smiley faces on them and then we hit them for target
Oh, I'm
practice.
sorry.
slowly.
I for some reason thought Charlie was when I said that. Never mind. My bad.
Okay.
What is this multicolored? Ooh, he stick his tongue out and lick it. Yeah.
Somebody needs to teach
I'm
him.
just picturing like lions have huge tongues, so I'm picturing just like the apple momentarily disappearing, like surrounded by tongue, like just slurp like sound effect, and like the cats have barbed tongues, so there's probably just like little scratches all over the apple.
What happens if I do this? He's gonna try and crush the apple.
It's
Like,
gonna
in
make a
his-
mess.
In your hand?
Yeah.
Roll a strength check.
Can Mana like have a reaction to dodge because
Yes.
she knows what's coming?
No, he actually cannot crush it. It actually, the stem actually is gonna poke the center of your palm, and it's gonna hit a nerve, and now your hand's gonna twitch for the next hour randomly.
I have a thorn in my hand. Why do I have a thorn in my hand? They've got neater. It's like cacti. It's trying. Everything around here is trying to kill me.
I think you're overestimating how much stuff is trying to kill you. There's a hard little bit inside that apple you ain't supposed to touch. So you're trying to squish it. And that hard bit's making it so you can't squish it.
How would you eat this? Would you peel it? Would you just eat it? Here. I'll
Can-
pick it up with my other hand very carefully, like a claw, right? And just hand it over to him.
Charlie's just going to take it. He's just going to take a bite out the side of it. You eat around the center.
Well, I didn't know that. Now I know that. Thank you for enlightening me in the ways of this strange northern place.
You can just like see Charlie just like sighing internally at that.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue role playing, which is fine? Do you want to skip ahead?
Do you need time to prepare the banquet shenanigans?
Nope.
We can go
The molasses monster took like an hour longer than expected. So.
And you were worried about us going through this too fast.
Yeah. I forget you guys like to roleplay a lot, which is really nice because I love listening to the banter. It's fun. So, you guys want to go ahead to the hall?
Sure.
Went really badly drawn. I did try really hard, and this is what I came up with.
Okay.
There we go.
Pretty.
That is the dance floor. If you want to pull yourselves on here,
Is there going to be a panic?
it's not a
So,
disco.
ladies, did you bring a dress for this evening ball?
I don't.
This is my.
Oh, that's the wrong. Ignore that. That's the wrong one.
During the day between breakfast and the ball time, would it be possible for Oz to look around and try and find a violin to help play music tonight?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation.
Oh, he is, if anything, persistent.
Yes.
14.
Yeah. Sorry. There's no violins in this castle. Your violin is in another castle. All right. So, the room you are finally guided to is large and brightly lit. The floor is a beautiful marble, and a soft, light melody reaches your ear. The prince is waiting in the center of the room, pacing. He has done his best to look well groomed in a suit that's almost too small for his monstrous frame. So he's pacing.
You know, if you're having such issue, you could just try to drink a little.
I'm going to appear on the. I'm going to arrive a little bit later, and I'm going to be in costume. So I'm going to switch out to my costume that I have.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm all very much like performance gladiatorial style, you know, oil and everything.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if that would work with the lionin, but the comparative.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So he's gonna first. I'm gonna go with what Charlie said before noticing you. What do you mean?
You know, like a little bit of alcohol to like calm your nerves.
Oh no, I would end up tripping over my own feet.
Well, not that much, just like a little, you know.
He's like
Take the edge off.
definitely super nervous and fidgeting a lot. If you really think that would help, I just don't know if we have any alcohol. We'd have to ask one of the servants.
Wait. You aren't sure if you have alcohol here.
No.
Anna's just like her ears are just drooping sadly and disappearing into her hair as she's listening to this.
Well, are you afraid? Well, what are you concerned about? Like the dance might not go well, or that she might not be happy about the date night.
I'm already a giant beast with big feet and horns, and and he's just gonna like gesture to all of him. My own suit we tailored with 2 other suits, and it still doesn't fit. Oh, one second.
Charlie's going to like gently put his hand on the big guy's shoulder. Well, let me tell you something. You see that fancy lion guy over there?
That's
He has a wife, and things worked out for him.
Wait, say that again. What? Hold on. I didn't catch that. Hold
Oh
on.
my god.
I said he has a wife, and things worked out for him.
Oh God. And this, Decimus will walk in very, very pompous, very, very, like he's ready and he's ready for, I don't know, something. I don't know, party or something.
Ready to scratch all the posts.
Very, very ready for posing and the glory of the spotlight and all that. And he'll walk in, and he will look at the man, and he'll be like, I see. But have you considered? And he will walk up to him and he'll say, don't mind my bovine companion here. You see, we are predator beasts of great renown and persuasion, I'm sure. Have you thought about putting? And he's gonna start going off and listing like hair products and stuff like this kind of stuff.
He's like helping him get ready.
No,
I'd be like, we can move this around, and you don't need that. Let your chest hair floof out to make you look more handsome. Of course. And then you're like, and he's gonna do all this stuff and try and help him.
You realize I was once a prince, a human prince.
Exactly. You know nothing. You know nothing of having copious amounts of glorious hair all over your body.
I'm also trying to win the love of a human, delicate, angelic, and he starts going like his face goes dreamy, amazing, and beautiful, and woman.
And she is currently interested in you the way you are.
Exactly.
So
thank you.
There is nothing terribly special that you need to do that you haven't already done. She's already interested in you. Just be yourself.
Can I roll like persuasion of like I'm trying to like help him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And Oz, would you like to assist me with this?
Yeah, can he have advantage because we're all trying
yes,
to
you can roll up
do the same.
advantage.
Persuasion.
You are the wingman now.
Advantage.
Yeah. Well, if you guys think,
Also,
I mean,
meta talk. This is partially why the fur fandom exists. Because people are interested in this.
I understand.
As furries, people can confer.
Sorry, just had to make that little joke there.
That was pretty great.
Well,
So-
Frog, thank you for making that joke because I was
Yeah.
trying to think of how to weave it in.
So, as you guys are encouraging and being positive, you see the prince's the way he's holding himself, his stature. Oh, Bardbot stopped. 1 second. His whole stature had just improved. He has a gleam in his eye. His whole demeanor's changed, and he's like, "Yeah, you're right. Furries exist." So, yeah, as you guys are talking, Looms walks down. Sir, Lady Bella will be a couple more minutes. Is there anything I could get for you or your friends?
Well, do you got any booze?
He does not need booze.
Booze? Do you mean like wine?
That would work.
Yes, of course. Well, I could go fetch you a bottle, or do you want two?
Okay. Meta question here. You are asking a light source of heat and fire to go get alcohol. which is flammable.
Probably fine.
Well,
Okay.
there's other servants around too. Just meta.
Yeah, step away for a second. Be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
So we'll wait for her to get back.
sorry.
It's totally fine. I just
Losing
gotta
focus.
It's fine.
Donna can just wait for wine, and you guys can continue.
Okay. So you want a bottle of wine, maybe 2, 3.
Let's start with 2 and see where it goes from there.
All right. And he's going to clasp his candlesticks together, so it's going to kind of sound like. And a little metal wheelie thing wheels up, and there's a teapot on it. What can I do for you? They have requested some wine. Get us 2 bottles, possibly. Oh, right away! And she zooms away on her little cart that's being pulled by a little footstool. All right, so I will get the lights all ready, and your wine will be here in a minute. And he's gonna hop off over here to do servant tasks. All right. So the wine will be there in a minute.
Charlie's thinking about that, and then he's like, "Oh wait, I should have asked about the instruments."
I didn't know wine was considered booze. He says as he uses quotation marks. I often have a glass of wine, and Bella surely does love it.
Well, you see, anything with alcohol is booze.
Oh, well, I didn't even realize it was alcoholic, but I only have one glass a day, so.
Well, you see, my friend over here makes moonshine. She specializes in it.
Do you catch moon in a cup?
Sorry,
Are you talking about Bana?
Yes,
Because
yes.
Bana's not here right now.
No, moo.
Oh, moonshine.
Moonshine.
I thought you said
Yeah.
moon.
No, I said moo.
Okay, let me change his remark. Oh, so you moo in a cup and it makes this alcohol? Like he's
I'm not
super
the expert in it.
intrigued.
He is the expert in it, obviously. It is a Minotaurian specialty that they make.
I've
Sure.
heard you make milk, but I thought that was only the females. So you make the moo shine and the females make milk?
Decimus is very hard trying not to crack a smile.
You guys are so mean to the poor prince. He's so oblivious because he lives in a castle.
Hey, where you can see Charlie just like fighting back against breaking down. Okay, how to explain this? I don't moo into a cup and make moonshine. It's the long process, and it's called moonshine. Don't ask me about how the process goes. That was something my cousin did.
Okay, well, and then the little thing comes back with some glasses and some wine. Here y'all are, and she's gonna hand it to you. And then I've got other things I need to prep in the kitchen. If you need more, let me know. And she zooms off. So you guys now have 2 bottles of wine and a bunch of glasses.
That's right. So first, he's gonna pop the cork, pour a cup, and give it to the prince. This is to try to calm you down, because if you're gonna be tense, you're gonna be thinking too much about why you're tense instead of why you're trying to dance.
Oh, alright. I mean, bottoms up, and he sips gingerly on the wine glass.
It's true gentleman should.
I'm not sure what you... This is gonna take me far longer to drink than it's gonna take her to continue getting ready.
Charlie's just going to pour himself a glass, and he's just going to down it.
Oh, how barbaric, he says, and he's gonna throw his back too.
It ain't
This-
barbaric. It's called time efficient.
Is Just be careful. Moderation is there was a saying about that, but I heard it was important. So moderation.
Right, I ain't
Yes, yes,
expecting
of
to get
course.
him just blacked out. I'm just trying to help him calm down a little bit.
Right, and
But is that Swishing I hear coming down the stairs? She arrived.
Yeah. Good, good. Go ahead. Perfect. That's a perfect, like, passing. I was trying to figure out how to do that. Up at the top of the stairway, Bella slowly walks down the steps in a very fancy, exquisite ballroom gown. Her hair is up on her head in curls adorned with several sparkling gems. Around her neck is a very shiny necklace with intricate design work. She meets the beastly prince at the center of the ballroom. The prince smiles, you think, and takes a long, slow bow. She responds with a very short curtsy. The music starts to pick up in both speed and volume as the two starts to glide across the floor. So they're over here dancing. Alright, so Lyra's gonna walk up to you guys. Guys, there's a piano and a flute and I think even a violin over there playing themselves.
Well, okay, I don't think I'm going to want to touch any of the instruments here. I mean, you can just see, like, Charlie trying to process that.
Well, they don't appear to have a singer. Does anyone here know how to sing besides me? Well, I don't really know either. It's just
I don't know how to sing something fancy for a place like this.
Oz, do you know any skills of the vocal variety?
no.
No. Well, thank you for being honest with me, my good fellow. Now, Banner, do you have anything in your repertoire of bardic knowledge?
I don't sing, so that's not my thing. I can play a pan flute, but not singing.
Then we must revert to Plan B when the dancing is over, and show them the honor that we show them through mortal combat.
So while he is going in his little pitch to try to suggest you guys all fight, Lyra's gonna lean into Charlie and go, "You should totally ask her to dance."
Well, I think she's a little distracted right now.
I think you're just nervous.
Ooh.
Oh, you see Charlie, like, stop. Like, there was the faint hint that he might have had something to say. He just, like, stops, looks directly at Liara, and just, like, slowly squints his eyes. What did you say?
I think you're not a cow man. I think you're a chicken man.
One, it's a bull person.
I know.
And two, give me a moment here. And you just see him instantly storm off.
And she's gonna walk up to the thing that was holding the wine, and she's gonna pour herself a glass and smirk, and go on, Decimus. What were you saying?
Side note, I think Maggie's away right now.
Oh, she is? I thought she came back. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine.
Well, I guess.
We'll probably have to edit this. Maybe possibly. Spectator section.
We could just hold off. I thought she said to continue. I thought she came back, though. I thought I heard her, so.
She said that she was stepping away, but please continue.
Yeah, I thought she came back. I'm sorry. Okay, well. Well, Decimus and Oz could do some stuff, and we could tell her that, we could tell her about how Lyra, convinced you to.
Well, Oz, you are of a flying race, are you not? Yes. So, do you know any particular flying dances in the air? Maybe you can show us one of your traditional dances in the air.
You want me to dance with you?
Yes.
I don't fly. That's not what I know. The lion
Oh.
people are a proud race and they do not fly. They have a
Oh.
tendency to go off of cliffs if they fly. So
Oh, okay, okay. Miss Lara, did you want to dance?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I think I'm supposed to lead, and s- takes your hand very slowly and leads you out onto the dance floor.
Okay. She follows. Boop. Oh. Oh my god, you're actually moving like you're dancing. Okay.
is it a square dance or is it a flying
And
dance?
then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Lyra's just
And
gonna
he's-
smirk as you're counting. Please tell me he's counting off tempo too. Like he's stepping, not when he's counting.
Right.
Oh,
He's
God,
doing-
that's so cute. Alright, so the music's just gonna continue to play. Unless either of you guys want to do something, we can just kind of chit chat till she gets back. Because I want to give you guys that chance if you want to see if you get her to dance or not. Again, I
Yeah.
apologize. I didn't realize she wasn't here. I feel bad.
It's fine. Which, well, I could just assume that, which, since, Decimus, since you ain't got a dance partner, can I ask you something real quick?
Oh, of course. What would you like to ask me in this fine establishment?
So, you are a very proud and headstrong individual, right?
I would say I'm very confident. Yes, yes. What point do you have of this?
Well, I wanted to ask your expertise as a person of such confidence, love. If you said you're going to wait for some time and decided that, hey, why don't I just do it right now? Would you do it right now?
Don't follow. What are you trying to imply here? Give me context to this theoretical
Well,
event.
we had that dense guy going like, oh, I'm going to save Lash in 2 days, right?
Yes, yes, I remember this foul, bumbling oaf. I hope he makes an appearance that I may smear him into the ground like the dirtbag that he is.
Yes, but here's the thing, the Dumbling Oaf, you think he would honestly wait 2 days, or if he would just get bored and decide to do it sooner than later?
Well, he's obviously not of the proud lion race, right? Nor the lithe and agile, what's the catfolk, right?
Tabaxi?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi. They are not of the Tabaxi race, right? So I know not of the honor of this man, but he is obviously a coward. If he is waiting 2 days when we arrive in less than a day, fight the molasses monster, and save the potential damsel in distress. And where is he? He's eating 24 eggs. Who does that? Coward does.
Oh,
You call him a chicken because he's more chicken than man.
okay, well, this supposed chicken
Yes,
seemed
supposed
very honorable, right? He seemed very honorable, very proud, right? Now, if you heard that someone was off to do something you're going to do, wouldn't that try to make you could go do it first?
Are you thinking that he may try and ambush this event and possibly ruin the moment?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, I'm sure the prince is prepared for that eventuality because this chicken that we're agreeing upon, he's obviously not very bright. And with all of us here, if he was to try something, he would be met with a very quick and messy end of much dishonor. I don't even know if it's honorable to kill him. He's that much of an idiot and a fool.
Well, speaking without the whole honor stuff, I just thought I'd point out that possibility.
Well, prepare for anything, always. You must always be prepared for it. Even a knife in the back.
Are your wives finally arriving? And
I
you
only
can,
have
you
one
like
wife,
see Charlie.
sir.
You see like Charlie looking towards the door as soon as he says that.
Damn. Ouch.
I
Okay,
mean, there's no
very good.
thunderstorm nearby, so I don't think she's anywhere near. So.
I thought you were back a bit ago, and I had Lyra, basically tease Charlie a bit into asking Bana for a dance, and I thought you were here, so I'm very sorry you missed that. It was quite funny.
You can say that if he asked, she would have probably said yes. I just don't know how good of a dancer for ballroom dancer she would be.
She's twerking on the floor.
I mean, I picture more like hobbits on a table dancing, but okay.
Which, once he's got that dealt with, he is going to go over to Bana. Which, Miss Bana, may I? He's actually going to try to do the whole, like, fancy hand behind the hat, back,
Aw.
offering a hand outward.
Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, Bana will notice that he's doing the fancy thing, and she'll be like, "Oh, right, yes, okay." She'll like, pat her sides, trying to figure out because she doesn't have a skirt, so she'll like just like make like little curtsy movements and like go to take his hand and stuff. She's attempting.
So Charlie's going to, like, try to gently lead her onto the dance floor then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I haven't done this before. At least not this style. So just try to pretend we know what we're doing.
It's okay. We've both got hooves. What's the worst that can happen?
Fair point.
Oz,
But
are you
that,
still counting by any chance?
Yep.
Okay. You guys over here,
Oh.
Oz, going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Charlie's going to hear that and he's like, oh, so I'm supposed to move in time with that tempo. And he's going to try to dance to Oz's counting in the background.
No.
Oz is counting off tempo.
Can Wanda, like, is there something I can roll to figure out how to dance?
Roll performance.
You know what? If I was gonna be like, hold on, I want to make sure I do this right. Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yes.
Okay. Then I
Also-
will cast guidance, and then I will do my performance check.
Okay.
Oh yes, there is performance.
Okay, and then roll a d4.
D4.
Yeah, you know how to dance.
All right.
You know how to do lots of dances.
So I'm gonna squeeze Charlie's hand like fondly in mine and be like, "Don't worry, I got this," and I will lead the dance until he gets the hang of it.
There you go.
It's like,
Which-
let me know when you want to take over the lead, but let me show you the basics first.
Alright, so.
I thought that'd be something I would be saying to you.
Yeah. You'll get your turn then if it's important to you.
Alright, so while you guys are all dancing, Decimus, you're over there on the side. Bella's gonna suddenly stop and run up to you since you're the only one not dancing. Could you do me a favor? I have something really, I have to do really quick. It's rather, important. She glances over to the beast. Could you distract him? I won't be long. Since everyone's here, I can finally finish my surprise.
Of course, milady, and with this he will take a nice deep bow.
Alright, she's gonna smile and do a very
Gosh.
deep curtsy and say, "Thank you, sir." And then she's gonna kind of dash upstairs.
Wonderful.
Alright, so the beast is kind of like, "What's going on? Where'd she go?"
Ah, yes, good sir, Monsieur Prince. I don't know. What is his title? Just Prince?
Yeah, the prince.
Mr. Prince, she is going up to, powder her nose, shall you say. She will be back shortly. But in the meantime, I'm sure you have stories of your great prowess in your endeavors around this area. Would you care to share a story for your guests here?
Oh, in all honesty, I was more of a bookworm.
Ah.
You should see, you saw the library, those were all my books. I absolutely love reading. I was trying to get Bella into it. She doesn't seem the book type, which surprises me, but I still love the woman.
I see. So, what is of your favorite subjects? Would that be the astrology, the sciences? Would that be
Romance novels.
He plays those sorts of Steam games, eh? We give him a phone, he's just playing like Honey Pop on the phone.
Yes.
Hey, for the robot,
Can one
that's
of
it.
you, we're hopefully all gonna get the chance, but will somebody please roll a d20 for me? Just one person?
Sure.
Oh shit, okay. So, suddenly, you're gonna see a shadow fall over the beast's face. His eyes are gonna start squinting and shifting in color as he retches over in pain suddenly. What's going on?
Oh, my dancing time. I mean, oh no, the leader dude.
Are you okay, sir? What pains you? Have you been poisoned?
His ear twitches and he steadies himself again, but his face is, he has fur, but you can tell it's paled, and his eyes are starting to become bloodshot. I don't know. I've never felt this kind of pain before, and I have been food poisoned before once when Codsworth accidentally served me half raw chicken. Ugh. And he
I
starts.
couldn't trust Codsworth.
Where's Bella? I hope she's okay.
She hasn't returned yet.
Ugh.
Looms, are you here?
No one else is in the room.
Looms has left the room.
Yep.
This is suspicious to me.
Is there still music going?
Yeah, there is still music, so we still have the instruments.
Anyone else noticing something a little weird here? And like Charlie's going to start to stop dancing because, well, wait, would that be a roll or?
That would be a probably a well, if that's a feeling that you're having, that's a feeling you're having. Again, the beast though, he's gonna start to lose his footing and almost stammer and fall, but catches himself. Somebody else want to roll a d20?
Okay. I roll. I do the thing. I touch the dicey.
2. Okay. He again lets out a bellow. Like something. His eyes are super bloodshot and pink. His pupil is it fluctuates between extremely dilated and shrinking down into a slit.
Who drugged the groom, guys?
Who has medical knowledge?
Dancing to start to wander over.
I know
You're
basic first aid to heal cuts and stitches and things, but not what is here. Does anyone have any other greater knowledge?
I don't got greater knowledge, but I could try something.
You're going to try.
You were yapping about poison. You actually think it might be poison?
Only thing I've had that was different was that wine. And I poured it myself. And I saw us take the cover off, so I know it was safe. Ugh. And again, he twitches and he starts to snarl for a quick moment, and then he kind of switches back and says,
It's not like midnight.
Where's the lass at?
Oz, check the moon.
Decimus, where did the last wander off to?
She wandered up the stairs to retrieve some kind of gift.
So,
Somebody else wants
this-
to roll a d20 for me, please?
With this, is there windows nearby that I can look out?
Yes.
I also have out of character question real fast because I think it might have been mentioned last session, but I'm not sure. But wasn't the rose mentioned last session?
Yep, there was a rose in the library.
Oh.
Should we go
Meta
check
knowledge,
out-
don't use that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't
Well-
think you guys
Unless we-
asked anything about the rose.
Yeah, we only saw the rose, but
Yeah.
we could go figure out where she is and make sure she's okay and let her know that her hubby's sick.
The bee stammers forward and this time falls. He starts to snarl as drool starts to drip down the front of his shirt and his mouth. His teeth are starting to elongate and his eyes again start to become more of a slit. His head is twitching.
Question.
Yes.
Can I take a look out a window and
Yes.
see what the moon's phase is,
Mhm.
please?
Yep,
Okay.
go ahead. Roll.
Oh.
Well, you can just see. It's would it be a waning phase? It's not full.
It's not full moon and it's not a new moon.
Correct.
All
But
right,
it's
cool.
not like midnight.
So that lives out the lycanthropy methods. Oz, are you not the fastest among us?
One more. Somebody
I
roll one
certainly
more time.
believe I am.
Go fetch the girlfriend.
I certainly believe I am.
All right,
Is
I'll roll the
something
d20.
wrong?
Yes. Find
Uh,
this bell girl and bring her here. I have questions for her.
1 minute. 1 second. I need to. You can start to look, but as you hear a laughter. Oh, you don't need to look for me, as she says, as she's holding up a rose with a single petal left.
You better not be a bitch.
Oh, look what's happening. Oh, is he not feeling very good?
My party pooper senses are tingling.
Yeah, I'm thinking Striga. Not a Striga. That's a Witcher. Tag. That's what I'm thinking. That's meta. So, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, Bono's just concerned because that's not the right attitude voice. Like your beau's not feeling too great.
Oh, he's not. I know he's not. And she says as her hand kind of plays with the final remaining petal on the rose stem.
How about you don't do that?
Don't do what?
Don't touchy the flower.
Oh, do you know of the curse? Do you know what happens when I pull this final petal off?
I do not know.
I
do not-
highly suggest you might be thinking about what you're doing here.
What am
What
I
is also-
doing?
It's switching away from.
Yes. She's going to laugh as she plucks the final petal off of the rose. This sends a sudden shock through the beast, who you see a shining light surround him and engulfs him, and he transforms into what looks more like a giant, I want to say werebeast, but like picture the
Feral,
beast,
yeah.
but more like feral.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, what have I done? You're probably thinking. I have
No,
not.
I think... Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I don't mean to ruin your speech.
Dad, let me do my monologue.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, what were you gonna say? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I just thought it was very stupid. Like, no, I just think you're ruining the party.
Oh, we can have a great party, for I have not only created the most obedient and vicious security mutt in all the land, but I have just acquired some very interesting talking objects. Do you have any idea what those things would be worth on the black market? My uncle told me he would buy a talking fire stick for a crazy price. Forget the man that can eat fire. What about the man who can create it? It's genius! Join me! Gustan and the men from the village will be here any moment after midnight to help Kalita collect the talking junk. We are going to be rich. You can be too.
Charlie's just gonna kind of look over at Decimus. So, do you want to do this or should I do this?
It has besmirched my honor. I challenge you to a duel.
A duel.
Yes.
This giant monstrosity is going to start standing in front of the stairwell. Snarling. Oh, you think you can not only defeat me, but my mutts?
Well,
Move aside, Prince.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
I do not wish to harm you, but I will if I must. Don't make me do it.
Okay. Okay. Honest, out of context question here, real quick,
Mhm.
because I want to make sure that I'm not overstepping my boundaries. Am I allowed to cast sleep right now?
You can do whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, because if I'm not mistaken, sleep hits the lowest health person first, and then goes on to the next. So Charlie's
So
going
we
to
can read it.
Oh,
Put it
right.
in the thing so we can read it.
Yeah, it does.
Within 20 feet of the point you choose in the range.
Well,
order of the credit points ignoring unconscious
we just
creatures.
need to take her back to get the Dragon Ball. We don't need to solve the castle's issues.
Yeah, but I ain't the sort to kind of let this sort of thing lie.
I just want to smack her in the gob because you ruined the party, but like, you know.
But yeah, this will target someone with the lowest hit points first.
Yeah, I just need to find a point where I can cast it without hitting us.
You can target it behind her.
Because, yep. I'm going to target it behind her, and I'm casting that at 2nd level.
Alright. Give me a second. I just gotta pull out some sheets. Oops.
I'm
Like looms.
ready to cast when you are.
Alright, go ahead. Okay, so...
Uh-oh.
That's
31 hit points.
And there's
So-
my ones.
so how it works is that it'll target whoever has the lowest hit points first, and if they have fewer hit points than the amount of hit points that are rolled from the sleep spell, they instantly go to sleep.
Okay, give me 1 second to pull up him.
That amount of hit points is subtracted from the total sleep hit points, and then moves on to the next monster.
I do have a possible thing here. The only GM's gonna know this. Undead and creatures immune to being charmed are not affected by the spell.
Yep.
So just
If
making sure.
either one of them is immune to being charmed, this doesn't affect them.
Okay, so Bella does fall asleep, but the beast does not. Because as long as it's over the 26, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
remember, so basically, say Bella has 20 hit points,
Mm-hmm.
and he rolled 38 for the sleep hit points. What happens is, if she has 20 hit points, that 20 hit points is subtracted from the overall 31, and then it only checks to see the next highest hit point if they are hit points of 11 or
Oh,
less.
okay. Yeah, so the beast is still awake, and she is sleeping. So, before you guys... He's gonna let out a giant bellow, and before we roll... Before we roll for initiative, these two are gonna run in. What's going on? They're going to see the beast in his state he is, and a sleeping Belle, and look at you guys accusingly.
Wait, your lady is a dick. I mean,
What did you do to the prince? We we stepped away for 2 minutes!
No, she did it. Your lady did, like, pulled the leaves off the rose to, like, kidnap you guys and sell you.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. 4.
Oh, dang. Let me... Yeah, so they're gonna notice the flower and the petals, and Kagura's gonna be like, I knew she was bad news since the minute we saw her. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. We must go inform the staff. So...
Yeah, let them know that Gaston and the other people are coming, and we will try to, see if we can calm down your boss? Question mark?
Yes, and they're gonna run off to inform the furniture. And, since we're actually coming up to 3 hours, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to finish the fight before the 3-hour mark. So do you guys wanna call it
We
here?
haven't really gotten into the fight, so it's
We should roll for initiative though.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Just so that we know that we're starting.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's gonna hurt.
Can we roll?
No.
I win, right? What do I get? I get the privilege of getting punched first by the beast, I guess.
All right, let's put these in. All right, and I guess Lyra can actually help out this time because I keep forgetting that she exists. Actually, you know what? No, she's gonna actually be like a Trevor and not really do anything but cry.
Oh, in the corner, hide.
Yes. Oh, nope, decided. Okay, so we're gonna end here, and we will pick up at this next session. I will get this posted online hopefully in the next couple days, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Alrighty.